All right, I've created the best way to do research on eBay. We're in the $100 plus category. We go to sold, sort largest to smallest, and we're going to go ahead and scroll down. We have, I want to do Eddie Bauer today. We have 25,000 sold with 136,000 listed. That's a really large amount of volume. We want to find out what is actually selling well in that category. So we go ahead and type in Eddie Bauer up in the top search bar, and we go ahead and start going down the line. Men's pre-owned t-shirts, we do not have any good sell-through. We do have some volume here between $0 and $35. That's 1,139 sold with 5,343 listed. I'll go ahead and move forward. Pre-owned button-ups, not a whole lot of value here. There is volume, but it is going to be hard to find stuff that sells for more than 100% sell-through. We're focusing on 100% sell-through and more. That is what you want as a reseller. Go through some of the categories here. We're not seeing any green or reds. Dress shirts, no good. Coats and jackets. Honestly, we got 569 sold for coats and jackets above $100. It's 2,295 listed. Do not count jackets out. You can find specific styles that do sell well when other stuff won't. If you do have volume above $100 plus or $60 to $100, you can find styles in there that will sell better than others, but you have to have the volume for it. Suits, they make them. They're not very common. They got 150 sold on eBay with 466 listed. We do have a 40% sell-through rate between $0 and $35. 40% sell-through rate does not mean it's good numbers. That's still in the red category. You want to stay away from that stuff. We only have one sold above $100, so stay away from it. Jeans for Eddie Bauer, not good at all. We have almost no volume above $35, but we have 1,000 sold and 3,776 listed between $0 and $35. It's 26% sell-through rate. Pre-owned sweaters, we have almost no volume above $35 to $60. Almost no volume anywhere above $35. All the volume is locked up between 0 to 35 with 2,264 sold and 20,000 listed. Pre-owned pants, almost no volume above $35. You got pretty decent volume, but not great sell-through. There's going to be stuff in here that does sell better than others. A lot of these listings are going to be pretty stagnant listings that don't sell. You're also going to be competing with people who do not have good listings in general. They don't add their item specifics. They don't add the right categories. They don't have the right information in the title. So do whatever you can. If you have this inventory, if you ended up with it in your hands for whatever reason and you need to get it sold, you need to have quality listings. You need to have good titles, good item specifics, and the best item you can have. Men's pre-owned shorts, we do not have great volume above $35. That's 15 sold and 86 listed. That's not good at all. All the volume is locked up between $0 and $35 for pre-owned shorts. Pre-owned swimwear, not good volume. Activewear, no good. Hoodies and sweatshirts, activewear tops, activewear pants. There is some sell-through here. 496 sold, 1,122 listed. We actually do have a few styles that may be selling well between $60 and $100, but that's only 4 sold and 3 listed. Take that with a grain of salt. Activewear jackets, not great numbers here. Pre-owned activewear shorts, that's 112 sold and 458 listed. So you want to be careful of that. That's almost all of that volume is locked up between $0 and $35. Track suits, very unpopular. There's not much there. Men's pre-owned sleeper and robes. The women's pre-owned clothing. We're going to speed through the women's clothing real quick. We're going to look for anything that's got decent sell-through. Blouses, t-shirts, button-ups, tank tops, polos, dresses. We do have a 46% sell-through rate between $35 and $60 on Eddie Bauer dresses. 144 sold and 311 listed. It's a 46% sell-through rate. Even so, I would not bank on this being a great category, but there is some sold, and that's enough volume there to find out what is selling at a better sell-through rate than the rest of the stuff. Coats and jackets, most of that volume is locked up between 0 and 35, but you also do have 1,051 sold and 6,701 listed between $35 and $60. That's a terrible sell-through rate, but that is volume you can look at to find out what is selling better. Pre-owned jeans, all that volume is locked up between 0 and 35. Pre-owned pants, it's the same thing there, almost no volume above 35. Skirts not doing well. Pre-owned shorts, sweaters, suits and blazers, activewear. Sweatshirts and hoodies, activewear pants, activewear tops, activewear shorts, no good, no good, tracksuits, sports bras, skirts and skirts, intimates and sleeps, and that is going to be it. But we're going to go through real quick, back from the start, and we're going to see if there's anything in here that stands out above $100 price range. It is going to be the pre-owned coats and jackets. Most of the volume for Eddie Bauer above $100 plus is going to be in the coats and jackets category. It's 569 sold, 2,295 listed with a 24% sell-through rate. Also, you have 2,465 listed and 870 sold, including $1,600 with a 35% sell-through rate. And this is enough volume here that it is worth going in and finding out what is actually worth selling. And all you need to do is just go in and do the research. Going through here, we do not have enough solds above $100 to justify going in and doing more research. So there you go. Eddie Bauer, all the volume that is worth selling above $100 is going to be locked up in the coats and jackets category. That is what you want to learn in this category or this brand. Thank you.